Hello, dosto. Welcome to the Bollywood talk show on IWMBuzz. This is your host Shubhajit, and today we are going to be talking about a lovely subject. It's called Ishq, love, pyar. It's the most beautiful feeling in the world, and whenever we have that feeling, our heart tends to beat 100 times faster than ever before. I probably have the man who's really good looking, charming, talented, the perfect blend of everything that we probably need to fall in love. And that's why he'll got to be explaining to all of us what it feels like to be in Ishq. I have with me Rohit Saraf. Thank you so much, my brother, for being over here. It's a pleasure. Loving your smiling face.
Thank you so much, Shubhajit. What a beautiful way to start my morning. I'm very excited to be back on a chat with you. How are you?
Lovely, lovely. I'm good, brother. I'm good. It's been good. Virtually सब कुछ चल रहा है, but I think we can't really control nature. Let's hope for times to get better so that
Yeah,
we can do these chats फटाफट in
in
real life
person.
in person. It would be fun. But tell me to get the basics right. I mentioned about the fact he feels like ish. I really want to know when was the first time Rohit Saraf को लगा था कि हाँ यार दिल में कुछ हो रहा है. It feels like ish. When was the first time in your life?
I mean, I'll not. Let's not count the childhood school, whatever crushes and this and that.
Yeah,
But I think apart
yeah,
from that, the first time I ever felt like something was happening, or I think I was maybe 9, 11. I'm not sure.
yeah,
But yeah, I think it was around that time. I think I was 9, 10, 11, something. That was the
yeah,
first time I felt like, oh, this is a funny feeling, but it's an
yeah,
interesting feeling.
yeah.
So yeah.
क्या बात है? How sweet is that? I'm talking about this project in particular. Obviously, it's an anthology, and we have multiple stories. This concept is really really interesting. मुझे बहुत मजा आता है because you get to see different kind of stories. I mean, with a similar nature, and
Yeah.
you have different perspectives, different characters. And yours one in particular, the star host is something which anybody will obviously really enjoy. मैंने तो देखा है, a lot of other people will see as well. मुझे सच बात बताना, when your parents have not been there, ठीक है, did you ever like थोड़ा बहुत खुराफाती चीज किया होगा, like maybe call in your friends for a party when your parents are not aware, या ऐसा कुछ कभी किया है, or you have always been like the very very good boy?
No, honestly, matlab, I moved to Bombay when I was 15 years old and I was away from my
Yeah,
family then. So I
yeah,
technically had all the freedom to do whatever I wanted to.
yeah,
So I've never had to like sneak people in or whatever, throw a
yeah,
party behind my
yeah,
parents' back. I haven't had to do that.
yeah, yeah,
Although I did sneak out of home when I was back in Delhi. Like it was very new. I just got
yeah,
to like I think eighth grade, and
yeah,
at that time the whole concept of bunking seemed very possible. Like earlier, when I was in
yeah,
fifth, sixth, and all of that, I used to hear like, oh, our seniors went for they bunked the
yeah,
school, and then they
yeah,
later got caught and all of that. And I used to think that must be so exciting.
huh,
But it was only after I moved to like 10th grade, I graduated to 10th grade is when I realized that now I do have the access to because I'm old enough to be by myself on the roads and this and that. So then I started bunking school and that was really fun. Also, like I remember this entire phase where summer vacations were going on and I never necessarily made a lot of friends in my own batch, but I had like friends who were seniors. So I was in ninth grade and they were in their 12th. And I summer breaks were going on and I used to speak to them through the night. I would just recently got phones and all of that. So we used to start doing this conference call at like 1:30 in the night and we used to talk till 5 in the morning and then we used to go out. And there's this hospital called Pentamed Hospital in Delhi in
yeah,
Model Town, and
yeah,
their canteen is out of the world. Like they have everything from your pastas to your rajma chawal to Maggie and all of that.
yeah,
So we used to talk through the night, and then we used to go there in the morning, and we used to eat rajma chawal, Maggie, whatever, and then we would
yeah.
come back and sleep. So I've done all those kinds of things, but I've not really like thrown a party behind my parents' back.
क्या बात है? जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ा. You have that freedom, so you can do everything that you want.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Also,
really cool.
I'm not the kind of a person जिसको
Yeah,
मतलब ऐसे पार्टी वार्टी में बहुत मजा आता है. I like ऐसे 2 3 people
yeah,
who are
yeah,
close to me and I like to just
yeah,
be with them. I'm not much of a party person, to be honest.
yeah. Yeah, that's cool. We all have our own ways to chill and vibe. So I think that's
Yeah.
completely all right and fine. What I really want to know from your end is the as you mentioned, the first time you felt like, हाँ यार, इश्क जैसा कुछ हो रहा है, it was 9, 10, 11. And right now we are at a different age. Obviously, I would say the understanding of love, age
Yeah.
that has grown and for the better. We have probably realized a lot more aspects which we didn't at that point of time. What has
Yeah.
the transformation been in your case? What are the things about love, ish, that you have realized over the years, which obviously you did not when you were 9, 10, or 11? What are the things? Because relationship goals, they do.
I mean, see, love in general is a very, very vast subject or topic to talk about or understand.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
so my understanding of love is as it is limited. Um, I've not been in too many relationships, and I plan on keeping it that way. I don't want too many relationships. But at the same time, I do know that earlier my idea of love was very, very different. Like I felt like if I loved somebody, it meant that I have to, bend backwards and go out of my way to a point where I was breaking, but at the same time I wanted to keep the relationship afloat, or just wanted to make sure that she's happy and all of that. But now I don't think that's the case. I think it's very, very different. I think now love is more about companionship, regardless of the junctures or points that the two people are in their lives. So 100%, of course, there's a lot of evolution that's happened, and sometimes I also think that I preferred it when I didn't like think so much about love. Like I preferred it when it was just innocent, and when it was just about, I like her, or just about that, when there was no. Now where I feel like we're jaded in some way. Like I feel like now अब जब relationship की बात होती है या किसी के साथ प्यार करने की बात होती है, तो
yeah,
बहुत सारी चीजें दिमाग में आती हैं. You think about a lot
yeah,
of things, and
yeah.
I wish that it wasn't the case, but nevertheless it is, and I'm kind of happy that it is, because now that saves you from the heartbreak. But yeah, I definitely, a lot of evolution has happened. The idea of love has changed 180 degrees and half. Most definitely evolution has happened, and I'm sure that it'll continue to happen. I think it
Yeah.
happens as the time goes by. I know for a fact that in the last year and a half, since the pandemic began, and now it's only been about a year and a half, and there has been a lot of thought process that has gone into what love is and what it feels like,
Yeah,
etc., etc.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to all the evolution that's going to come in.
I'm sure the evolution is going to be lovely and for the better, progressive. That's all that we can hope and strive
Yeah.
for. But what I want to ask you next is that when we deal with, see, one side of it is the mushy side of it, where it's all good, hunky dory, ekdam pyar, acha wala
Yeah.
feel, all butterflies, and the other side of it is heartbreaks. Now we all have different ways of handling heartbreaks. Now I remember, मैंने कुछ I think February or March के time पे पढ़ा था online about you opening up about heartbreaks. I don't want to get deep into that. I think you have already spoken about it. But what I want to ask you right now is a continuation from that. As a public figure, when you are with your female friends and आपको किसी से भी link किया जाता है, which is really really unfair, I feel, but people do that. Do you sometimes get torn between the two contrasting emotions? One is that you are a public figure and hence people will be saying that, and the
Yeah.
other emotion being that, okay, fine, probably because of my friends, because of the value that I put into the bonding which I share with them, I probably need to put up a clarification. Do you get torn between these two emotions?
I'll be very honest about this. I don't think I think about it for myself, because I know I've signed up for it. So
Yeah,
beyond a point, I can't complain. It's fine. And why
yeah,
not? Yeah. I mean, if people want to believe something, then I mean, I'm entitled to my opinion. They're entitled to theirs.
absolutely.
And that's okay. If it's making them excited, if it's giving them anything, I'm happy about it. I don't really care. What I do think is that it's really unfair on the other person. For example, um, I have incessantly been linked to my friend Aisha, or my friend Priyanka, or Prajakta for that matter,
Yes.
or Pearly at one point, and I was just, in fact, my manager. So basically, the problem is whenever I upload a picture with, like you said, a female friend or a
Yeah,
manager or somebody I
yeah,
work with,
yeah,
there is instantly there's there's speculations and there's conversations about, oh, are you dating this person or whatever. Now I am this kind of person, if I'm uploading a picture with somebody, that means that they mean a lot to me in my life,
Yes.
in whatever capacity, be it the people that I work with or the people that I'm friends with or my best friend or whoever. I just find it really, really upsetting when I've heard them tell me that, your fan sends us hate messages. That is something that I get a little bothered about. There was a point where I had to like shut off the comment section and all of that on a couple of pictures because I was just like, okay, this is getting out of hands. And now
Yeah.
I understand it. Um, at a large extent, my friends also understand it. But the people who are a part of their life, for example, their furthermore friends or their family, they don't understand it. And that
Yeah.
becomes a little tricky, but it's okay. I guess everything has its pros and cons, and we're okay with that.
I think yes, and it's a very valid point that you mentioned. Ki sometimes it's not really about us, even if like you have signed for it. There are a lot of other people who probably have got nothing to do with it, but
Yeah,
still they're affected. So if not for ourselves, we need to think about them, and being
yeah.
empathetic is the way. So I think it's a
Yeah, and
very
I'll tell you
valid point.
something. While I say this, I do not mean to discount the fact that if there are 5 people who are sending them hate messages, there are also 5,000 people who are sending them love messages. So I do
Yeah,
not want to discount on that at all. And
yeah,
I definitely acknowledge it, and we all acknowledge it. And it's a beautiful feeling to receive so much love from absolute strangers who we've never spoken to, who we've never met, and have no idea who they are. But
yeah.
it's those, I think it's human nature that you think of not the 5,000 messages, but you think of the 5 messages that you do not like. Um,
Yes.
so yeah, that's that.
I think absolutely, no matter what people say, वो 10 phrase हमको याद नहीं रहते, लेकिन एक जो चीज वो really जो चुभता है हम लोग को, I think we tend to remember. That's basic human
Yeah.
psychology. On that note, you spoke about comments. तो मेरे पास आपके लिए कुछ comments है, which will definitely not bring any negativity. It's all about positivity. So the section is, मेरे पास 10 comments है आपके लिए, which are really really sweet. I just wanted to react to them in one line. आपके fans बहुत खुश हो जाएंगे.
Sure.
So the
Of
first
course.
one is, okay, when Rohit Saraf gives us flying kisses, it feels like Ishq. That is the first comment.
Lots of flying
How
kisses.
sweet is that? How sweet is that? Okay. ये पूछा है, I'll be putting up I'll ask the team to put up all the comments in the video as well. So this one is,
Sure.
okay, what's up with you, sir? You don't want to live, you don't want us to live peacefully, dropping bombs everywhere. So these bombs are those lovely Instagram photographs that you put.
Yeah,
उसको
yeah.
bombs बोला जा रहा है. So Kanika Arora has mentioned this.
Kanika, I know Kanika, standing Rohit.
Yeah.
I live to drop these bombs, Kanika, and I'm very happy that you're enjoying them. I really do hope that you are. If you
Yeah.
aren't, then I'll try and drop bigger bombs.
क्या बात है? And I'm sure after that she's going to be having a blast. Okay. The next one is, I don't know, but these clicks of yours remind me of dark chocolate. So Rohit Saraf ko dekh ke, some girls are even having the imagination of dark chocolate. What do you have to say on that?
I'm very happy. I love dark chocolate. So thank you. I'm glad that I'm reminding you of dark chocolate.
How sweet, how sweet. Okay. So ye wala is quite interesting. Okay, now that's enough. तुम चाहते क्या हो? हम लोग काम करना बंद कर दे, बस तुम्हें ही देखते रहे. Why do you drop such bombs again? Again, the word bombs has been used. So this is another crazy comment that has been there your way.
No, I just want to say कि आप please काम करते रहो, but at the same time आप अपने पूरे busy दिन का बस 30 seconds give to me.
Yeah.
Just see what I'm uploading, because at the end of
Yeah.
it, it's you all. So thank you so much for all the love.
क्या बात है? This is the best one, huh? I'm telling you, this is the best one.
Sanjeev.
It's a pickup.
Shubho, you're stuck. One sec.
Oh, hi Ria. I didn't realize you're here.
Hi, Rohit. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Just
Yeah,
give me a
Rohit, you there?
moment.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
sure. Yeah, sure.
Subhajit, you
Yeah,
can go. I can hear you.
Perfect. So I'll repeat this one again. This is the best one. Rasagya Jalan has said, we aren't socks, but we'll still make a great pair.
We aren't socks, but we are.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think mismatched socks are the best pair. They do make the best pair. So I'm very happy about that. Rasakya, is it?
Yeah, yes. Rasagya Jalan.
Rasagya Jalan. I'm very happy about that comment. Thank you very much.
क्या बात है, lovely, lovely. ये वाला भी काफी इंटरेस्टिंग है. This is about your smile. ऐसे ही स्माइल करोगे तो हार्ट अटैक नहीं, हार्ट में बॉम्ब ब्लास्ट हो जाएगा. So this blast and bomb is being used a lot, huh, for you?
ऐसे comments डालोगे तो of course I'll continue to smile, no?
Absolutely. The second last one, which I have for you is, this is very sweet in one line short. Everybody is perfect until Rohit Saraf walks in. वो हम लोग एक memes देखते थे ना, वो gangster वाला. Everybody is the real gangster until the real gangster comes in. So this is you. Everybody is a swag. Everybody is a dude until Rohit Saraf comes in. I totally agree.
Thank you very much. The idea of perfect itself weighs me down. I think it's a lot to take, but thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Who's written?
This one is from Standing Rohit.
Kanika again. Thanks, Kanika. Thank you.
So she has multiple accounts. I don't know. I just got the screenshots from my team and I'm just feeding them out to you.
Yeah, I think so.
The last one is from the Brown Daughter 27. यार ये इंसान एक दिन जान लेकर ही रहेगा, with 5 heart emojis and many love struck emojis. So that's the kind of impact.
Thank you so much. I really just want to say thank you. That's a lot of love and it really makes my day. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Rohit. It's been a lovely chat. And lastly, before I let you go, I just have a very small personal request. I have a friend of mine called Arundhati. She's a huge admirer. She has the biggest crush on you. So, अगर उसके लिए एक line अगर आप बोल दो, because she wanted me to, because she knew that we are going to be having this virtual episode. So उसने बोला कि यार please कुछ तो एक बोल देना रोहित को मेरी तरफ से. So do you have just like one line to say for her?
Of course, I'll look into the camera and I'll say this.
Yeah, please.
Hi Arundhati, Shubhajit told me about you and I'm so happy that he mentioned you, so that now I know that you exist, and I'm very happy about all the love that I get from you and from everyone else. So thank you so much, and I really hope, like Shubhajit said, that this virtual shit can end and we can actually meet in person, and when we do that, then you can walk in and then we'll meet and we'll chat and I'll be able to give you a big giant hug. So thank you so much. I'm sending you lots of love.
क्या बात है. When this virtual thing is, we are going to be having a big Jadoo Ka Jhappi ourselves as well. Thank you so much, Rohit. Lovely Sunday morning chat with you. Looking forward to all your future works. Jaldi milenge, hopefully, and wish you all the best. May the love keep coming. Double, triple, quadruple, जितने भी मैं बोलूँ वो कम पड़े, and may you continue to smile this way. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Buji. Please take care.
Thank you.